Hello guys. Today I'm going to show my opinion about traditional and digital art. It's weird to say it at the beginning. But are you wondering why I did this video? Because I think this topic is interesting to talk about, and nobody was talking about it, especially in a video format. Before talking about it, let me introduce a story. Because I won't make this video generic. Let's watch it. Please guys, pretend it didn't happen. Let's finally watch it. Once upon a time, there was a guy who was extremely bored. Suddenly, he decided to draw. But there was a huge problem. The dude had to choose a way to draw. Traditional art or digital art. He wasn't able to choose because both of them were fighting each other and people's opinions were mixed. But I think traditional art will be a better choice, and I'm going to explain why traditional art is better than digital art. In my opinion, it's cheap and requires little. That's the most common reason. In traditional art, even if art items price is low, they work really well. Just buy random art tools and they will still work well. But in digital art, it doesn't work at all. If you want to buy digital art tools that will work well with digital art, you have to buy as expensive as hell items. Will buying random art tools help? Of course not. A random tablet will lag every time and have a short usage time. A random pen will dirt the screen and break easily. So you'll have to spend a lot of money to buy tools for digital art. For that amount of money you can pay for much more important things. Let's go to another example. It's more interesting. I really agree with it. That's such a huge difference between traditional and digital art. Why do I think like that? Because traditional art is challenging. Remember, if something is challenging, it's fun.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Let's take two examples. Doing line art. Traditional artists will agree with me, especially with that feeling. When you have to do line art, your hand is becoming a helicopter. Your heart starts beating faster and faster. Your head is becoming a waterfall and you're afraid to do line art. If you make a mistake.
No! It can't be! No! No!
In digital art, you have undo button and it makes you less engaged. Mixing colors. I know it sounds strange, but traditional artists will also agree with me. Unless you have these expensive crayons, then no. Just imagine you wanting to draw a character, but you don't have colors that a character has. What will you do? Mix them, of course, and you're like, what happens when I mix yellow and green? What happens when I mix purple with orange? What happens when I mix all my colors? In digital art, you have all colors and you have less fun. The biggest problem is that all options are in your face and it won't let you experiment. So you'll be consequently bored in the future. Let's end this example because it takes almost half of a script. It's more resistant to tracers and AI. If you don't live under the rock, you know that the biggest problem in art community are tracers and AI. Traditional artists have an advantage that they don't have to worry that their art will be stolen or used for experiments. Just do a photo with a flash from a different angle. That way tracers will have a problem to trace and AI will be confused and will freak itself. In digital art, this shield doesn't work at all. What can digital artists lose without it? Time. There are a lot of examples, but here are the most important. Putting a lot of watermarks in art pieces for safety, arguing with tracers to stop stealing their art and writing longer emails to AI companies to stop using their work for AI. What can we learn from that? Small differences can make huge effects. I don't want to end this example like two other. So, it's healthier for us and the environment. This topic is very important. In traditional art, there's almost nothing that can affect our body negatively. But in digital art, unfortunately there are. For example, our eyes will hurt. We can get a headache or even we can be stressed when we see electricity bills.
Actually, in traditional art you can get a bad posture.
Man, shut the fuck.
Let's talk about how art tools are made. In traditional art tools are mostly made of materials that don't affect the environment badly. Unfortunately, in digital art, drawing items are made of materials that if you want to create them you have to pollute air, water and soil. Don't forget that there are a lot of digital artists, so the pollution will be bigger.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And that would cause serious problems in the future. I want to talk about the environment more, but I won't make the video artificially long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It took me a long time to make and I hope you'll appreciate my hard work. I know some nerds and kids will be raging, comment me some piece of garbage, but who cares? Then bye. I finally did this video. Let's upload it. I wonder how many views I'll get. Oh, it's very late. Let's go to sleep. Can you stop knocking me?